To my dear father, Victor Frankenstein. I do not know why I am addressing this letter to you after I promised to leave you alone when you brought the spark of life to my wife. After our wordless farewell, my bride and I settled in the most lonesome place we could find on earth. As God is my witness, at this time I believed that my redemption had been granted. Every morning we would take a walk and watch the mist vanish over the sea. The sun would rise above the horizon, slowly, one hill after another, climbing the green mountains which forged the impenetrable frontier that was meant to separate us from mankind. In between those times, when our affections rendered our minds boundless, I taught her the gift of language. How her first words made me proud. Yet, when she called me by my name, I didn't find the felicity that I should have felt. Indeed, my speechlessness was the outset of a new facet of our love. There were still those warm summer nights in which love poems should have been born. But what grew inside me was a nightmare of a different kind. It was in dreams like this in which my grim demons came to drown me. I saw myself in a room which seemed familiar. I was being watched. For a second, it was my mother who watched over me. But I knew I had none. For another moment, I thought, it might have been you, my father. But the more I tried to recall the face that watched me, the more the face loses itself in the shadows. It was scratching on the window. No, it was beating against it. Or might it have just been wiggling its fist in the dark, menacing me? And in the dark I awoke. The room was spinning, but there was no room. There was only darkness. When I ran, a labyrinth would build up around me. The abyss was darker than the darkest night could be. I felt like the maze I was trying to escape from was a necrophany of bottomless pits between walls of eternal darkness. As I awoke and saw her lying next to me, I, for the first time, could see her as the doll that she was. This ugliness kept growing. Every word she uttered, which had provoked utter joy and blissfulness the other day, became nothing more than a mechanical response. Behind the face that was made to be loved by me, I saw a void in her deep black eyes. "Oh," she said when I pulled myself together and played the man that I promised her to be. "Oh," she said when I went to my study to be away from her. "Oh," she said when I hit her for the first time. "Oh," she said for the last time when I hit her and hit her and hit her until she fell back into the pieces you made her from. Oh, she might have been a monster's bride, but my bride she was not. Do I have any right to blame you? If I think back now, you have always been with me. In each moment of my memory, you chased me. In my wedding night, you were there. You were the reason I killed before, why I killed now. Finally, you have become the god you always wanted to be. Not only creating, but also taking life. You finally became the monster that was supposed to be me.